I find that you put pretty much all of your focus in music or whatever program you're here for, whether it's art or dance, and you just get to really dig deep into what you love doing.
The Summer Institute is an intensive program for high school students from all across the world, really. We have students from Shanghai, Berlin.
It's kind of a microcosm of college.
So one of the things that makes the program unique has to do with the fact that it's at University of the Arts, so the students get to actually interact and establish a larger dialogue with other art forms, whether it's dance or theater or filmmaking.
The program itself is very rigorous. Every day they're doing classes here in UArts. In the evenings there are open studios.
And I say that immediately to the students when they come in, that I'm going to treat you like a college student when you're here, and they're responsive to that.
It is definitely very rigorous as soon as I wake up to the minute I go to bed. And so it's exhausting, physically, emotionally, mentally, but at the end of the day, it's so worth it.
I really tried to get the students as much hands-on experience as possible, because you don't learn how to run live sound without actually doing the mix. You can't learn trumpet without actually picking up the horn. You can't learn how to mix without getting behind the board.
We make sure that the teachers here are working professionals, and we take the kids to see their shows, and they get to see their teachers practicing the craft that those teachers are then going to share the knowledge and skills with the students.
The faculty are amazing.
They're so great. They're so helpful. I've never written so much in my life, and I've never gotten so much feedback from people with experience.
They're all very, very talented, very experienced professionals, so I look up to them, and they're so willing to give us the wisdom that they have.
I am definitely being challenged. They're definitely not just giving one blanket lesson for everyone, regardless of what level they're in.
It's just like so inspiring when someone so like brilliant at what you want to be is telling you how to be what you want to be.
You can tell like they really, really want you to succeed, and it feels like a very like safe environment. Like you can mess up and it's not going to be like, what's wrong with you? You don't belong here. It makes you feel like you do belong here. You're going to get better. Like you have a future.
I love how they're really interested in what I am doing and what I think about the art. They're not telling me what's the better choice. They're asking me questions to help me see it for myself.
The facilities at UArts are just amazing.
All of the equipment is really, really nice, and the computer labs all have really up-to-date technology.
The students have amazing facilities to work in that are really beautiful, big open spaces that are also very much connected to downtown Philadelphia, right out, the windows open to the streets.
The campus of UArts is Philly. It is Broad Street, where we have theaters and music venues.
The Philadelphia Museum of Art, to the Barnes Foundation, to the Rodin Museum are all amazing places.
It's just a beautiful city. It's a really cool cultural place.
Living in a dorm and being in this college-like setting is fantastic. I never want to go home.
I've never been in such a collection of artists before and creative minds, so it's like a new world for me.
And it's amazing learning from everyone else's point of view.
I was really intimidated at first. This let me know that this is something you can learn and this is something you can perfect.
Just 2 weeks ago, I didn't think that I could improvise at all, but now coming out, I'm more confident. I'm more confident that I can play.
Being here has made me want to pursue acting and theater so much more.
It's a way to get away and just learn a ton of new things, meet a bunch of cool people, and get outside of your comfort zone a little bit.
The feeling of liberation that I can go into the rest of my high school career feeling a little more prepared for what I need to do to go to the next step, which is college.
So I think this is really just a defining moment in my entire life, and it's just completely changed my mindset.
No matter where I go, I'm always going to carry this with me, that I was able to get this experience before I actually had to be pushed out of the nest into college.
The pre-college program has given me an immense amount of inspiration. All I want to do is art for the rest of my life now.
It's such a cool experience.